Hello everyone, my name's Jon Stucky. This is my home in this wonderful community of Morgan's Rise. I'd like to talk a little bit about Simon Hunt and how I had met Simon. Of course, it was off a sign call, and I called him and he had a property for sale in the neighborhood. I called him up and asked him to come over, give us a marketing presentation. Of course, I had done this with a number of other realtors, and I was immediately impressed by Simon's intellect and Simon's ability to look at it from a purely business perspective. And of course, I was wanting to get the best price for my home as well. And through the course of his presentation, I realized that he was the guy that I should be using. The reason I'd hire Simon, it's quite simple. It's not rocket science. He gets results, and he sells a lot of product, and he sells a lot of product because he does everything right. Other than being a very likable guy, he has a program that I think is second to none, and he's a stickler for detail. Everything has to be right. The square footage has to be right on the money. Everything has to be right. And you know, it's my history with Simon that's exactly what he does. And it doesn't surprise me one iota that he's as successful as he is. My experience with Simon has been wonderful. He's sold a variety of homes, lots in Morgan's Rise, and have worked with Simon for a number of years now. And quite frankly, it's always a pleasure. We always sit down and go through the program. We implement the program, and of course, it's about results. And Simon's good at that. He gets results. I guess I would describe Simon as someone who is very focused, is quite analytical, along with a personality that can carry it off. But the big thing that I always got from Simon right from the get-go was his sincerity, and was the fact that I felt right away I could trust him. And through the course of many sales, in many situations, I've come to realize that that's a fact. He has somebody you simply can trust. I always find it coming humorous that Simon doesn't really advertise. Well, you know, quite frankly, he doesn't need to. You know, he's as good as his last deal, and he has all these customers, and he gets his business, I believe, through word of mouth, and guys like me, and people who have used him over and over again. I think his referral business in Calgary is second to none, and it's understandable. When you meet him and you go through his program and you listen to him talk, it doesn't surprise me at all. Why would you hire anybody else? He's simply just, he's just the best.